Hey everybody, Weasem here. It is, technically it's Monday the 12th, to me it's still Sunday the 11th, but nonetheless it was actually a really nice day today where I would have done this earlier. The weekend was the warmest it has been since probably mid-December, so that was pretty cool. That said, what we're going to do here is actually head off to Chapter 10, going to take on the Secret Sewers of Supreme Stink. Now, what's interesting about this level, it was actually the demo that was played at E3. When I asked them, I don't know that a lot of people actually asked that, but I asked if it was actually a real level, and they said yes. Generally, you would think if you're doing like a demo level, it would be like Chapter 1, Chapter 2, but apparently this was Chapter 10. So, I know that's there. That goes back to the New Year's Eve live stream. There should be like a whole bunch of those. And I'm saving them to do some high-level characters, hopefully. So I believe it would be Flynn we have to talk to. And I guess we will just go. I think the quests, if I remember right, are Pinata, I think, and Chomp Chest, which Pinata seems to be like very high up on most people's list. I think Chomp Chest is pretty awesome, and of course he's Earth Element, so he's got that going for him. But we're going to come in here. I'm not going to do the villain quest.
To a formerly secret sewer.
Alright, we're going to head that way.
Roger that, and let's just hope the Supreme Stink isn't as supreme as the name would have it sound.
Okay, I'm streaming this from the computer, so I can't really see real-time your chat unless I'm looking at two screens, which I can't do, but...
According to Chaos, this is the place. Huh, for a sewer, it actually looks pretty nice. Oh, but that smell is awful. What do they have in there, raw sewage? Oh yeah, I guess that's exactly what they have, being a sewer and all. Okay, new plan. How about I just let you down right here? Good luck with the goo. Ugh. And try not to lose your lunch.
Okay, so this looks eerily familiar because I played this at E3, which was awesome, and I got to play it on the Wii, which was also awesome. A lot of people seem to think that there was no Nintendo presence there. That is incorrect, because I played it on the Wii. So let me get situated here. Again, I hate not having the chat up. That's one of the cool things about the Xbox, but at the same time, I mean, I can only do so much. So, again, let's get a check. This is actually really cool graphically. So, there's some neat things here. But, what else? After this, I may, not 100% sure, but I might start the base upgrades at least for Whirlwind and Trigger Happy. The elites, that is. So, alright, we need the bomb. Oh, Goo Chompy. Alright. Do not remember having to deal with him, actually. Okay, so... area over there, that seems like there was a little spigot we have to turn to make goo come up, or sewage, and then have access to a new area. Okay, so that is toxic. Do not remember that either. Of course, looking at it, it would make sense. Something that bothered me in Swap Force, that was something that you could like totally break. Didn't see the Chompy. But you could break that, or turn it, or something, and here it's just like fizzing, and it's a constant reminder. Now, something I did at E3, and the demo guy had been there, everyone was playing the game, because you had to play the game to get the trap. And by everyone, I don't mean like the Skylander fanatics or the people that were, there covering the game. I'm talking about the people that are just there to get stuff to sell, which, just like with Amiibos and Skylanders, those people apparently have access to E3. And one of the things the guy said is like, you're the first person that's gone over here. And he was amazed. Of course, in the game, they did not have the storage scroll here. The demo, I should say. So I had no idea it was going to be like Flynn. I figured it would be traditional Eon stuff. That was a cool level up. Alright, these are actually one of my favorite parts of the chapters, meditations on Boom. So let's see what's going down. Yes, we want to read.
Just for kicks, I actually took a pilot's license exam once. Scored 1,000% on it. And all I did was write down my name.
I believe it. Okay. You might have added a 1 in front of the zeros, but cool nonetheless. Alright. What's that Chompies here? Blades was someone I was going to upgrade, but the issue here, of course, is going to be, is that pipe the way I'm supposed to go? Is it the way that you don't go? I always run into these problems. So let's just see if that guy comes down here. There's that giant goo chompy. I don't guess he's going to. Oh, there he is. Well, he killed himself. So apparently they're suicidal. Alright. So we don't need to bait him now, and we can head in here. I assume this won't lock us in. Effluent deck. Alright. There's some pretty cool stuff in here. I also, that's when we interviewed Jin, and I hit up PDD Sports Cards. He was actually playing the game. I was asking a whole bunch of questions, and we got to see some extra stuff in here, so that's kind of cool. But apparently we need a bomb. So now the question becomes, is Blades fast enough to pull this off? I don't know that he is, but we're going to find out. You know, actually, he totally should be. If he's not, we now have the option, sticking with my red-based preference. It's probably why that timer is 16. That was stupid on my part. If you can't do it this time, I'm just going to cut to the chase. I think he'll pull it off. Would have been nice if we could have, like, one-shotted that thing. Okay, that screwed me up there. He did it. Okay. I was going to say, we're going to bust out Elite Stealth Elf now, because she's my speed demon once more. Alright, so mash, mash, mash. I don't really know how many people are going to be watching 2 in the morning. It's probably going to be limited to Tim and Daphne if they show up. So sometimes Twitch doesn't send out the emails, and for someone like myself that prefers the late night streams, that can be an issue because people generally don't troll a Twitch channel just waiting for a stream to start. So, at least if they do, I am unaware of it. Alright, I'm trying to scout this area here. I wonder if we can jump down there, actually. I think we could. Again, obviously there's this pipe here that we could go in. I think we have to go in there. You know what, actually I think that the vessel to turn is right here. Yeah, okay, see, I remember this, you walk in the air, I'm trying to figure it out. Seems like they were supposed to tell me to do that, I think. Maybe in that first pipe, but anyway, we've got access there. And the issue now that I have is, am I supposed to go that way now because it's secret and you're supposed to not see it? Or do we need to progress? You know, that's what I always run into. Like, I don't know if this is the hidden thing or if that's the hidden thing. And then if I go that direction, we miss out on this, or if I go this direction thinking it's hidden and it turns out to be progress, then we can't go the other way. It's what I deal with on an... Okay, so at least we can get out of here. What's that guy doing? It's like Sunburn Vathiki looking. He was not there last time around. I guess that is a villain quest or something. So that one's pretty easy to get to. That'll be cool. Let's see what he's got. Hot diggity dash. Sounds interesting.
Hey, are you the Skylanders hot dog eating champion?
Why is he not a Skylander?
Wait a minute. What am I saying? Of course you're not. Oh man, what was I thinking? The guy I'm looking for is Chomp Chest. He's won every hot dog eating contest that ever existed, and maybe even a few that haven't. So, if you happen to see him, have him come by. I just heard about another contest, and this one is tough.
Okay, that guy needs to be a Skylander. I don't know why he's not. Maybe they put him there to see if people would say those things. So, he honestly looks like if you crossed Sunburn and Spyro And who was that guy in Dragon's Peak? Not Vathic. Was it Flavius? You know, kind of like the guy that just you piloted around. That is like a hybrid of those three characters, and that to me should be a Skylander. That said, let's go ahead and we need some Traptanium action here. You know what? I was gonna do Kaboom, but there's a lockpick puzzle over there.
Mind over matter.
And I won't wait. You have to have a soldier for that, though. I think you do. Got excited. Anyway, okay, so bounce pad
And
action.
it shall be.
Let's see here. Nice little vantage point here. Let's see where this is going to take us. Ah, okay, so Echo Soul Gem. We don't have Echo, but now when we get her, we can upgrade. I actually did not see that from down below. I think when I came here, I think that guy said... I think he said I was the first one to go in there, too. Anyway, Call of the Siren. Let's go ahead and preview Miss Echo here. Always makes me think of Echo the Dolphin. I used to play that game on Sega Genesis when I was probably like 7 to 10-ish. I don't know. It got hard. What's up? I remember the ocean level. Everyone would die, and then I would just like jump at the top. And I'd like breeze through it in no time. Like, how did you do that? It's like, well, I watched you try to swim through the ocean and get eaten by sharks. So I just did that hypercharge thing. Alright, so that's kind of a cool little drop there. And of course, we've been down here.
Up top.
Let's go up. Alright. Blaster Mine was not present. I think if I stood right here, it might have been where they say, hey, you need to turn that valve, but you can thank me later, we don't have to do that. So, alright, let's... I guess we have to do this since we haven't upgraded him. Okay, this was actually the first lockpick puzzle that I saw. And I was like, what have they done here? It was, Paul and I, it was down when we were talking to Jin, when we had all this going down. So, go over here. I don't know that you have to get all of the fire out, but I think it's advantageous. Anyway, so apparently we need to break that. I guess that's what the goal here is. Okay, so we got that one broken. And now we need to break this one. That's nice, they're just 2 hits, but you know what? There's little bonus items here, so we're totally going to go for that, even though we don't need to. Okay, now things got complicated, didn't they? Alright, which way should we go? Several different angles. I guess there's, what, 1 token we could go for? So, if I go to that corner pad, then we can rock it off and go up. And then I could come down. That would actually get me back. So if I go up and over, that would go back that way. Up, over, up, over. I think I see the path to get to the coin. So let's do that. Because chances are most people will just ignore the coin. Now the problem is I've got to think about this again. Make sure I actually do the coin back. Alright. Yeah, this is it. There we go, we got the coin, and now it's just in question. Oh, well that's simple. So that's actually way easier than I thought. I guess we reverse engineered that one. Oh, that's the last one. So that totally makes up for my last one, which I kind of sucked at. So,
Outsmarting the rest.
he actually needed the catway. Let's make sure there's nothing out here. I like to always scan ahead when possible. I think we pretty well cleaned house, unless you can like jump off a ledge back there. And this is an area we are stuck in now. So, I remember this. It was kind of fun.
Leave us alone down here.
Impossible. Another outsider? We hadn't seen anyone since we locked ourselves away during the Great Germ outbreak centuries ago. But lately, all these mutant monsters showed up and naturally confirmed our suspicion that the outside world was destroyed. Wait a minute. You may be carrying germs! You're unclean! Ah!
I think its
Skylanders of the tech element
name
are
should be
stronger than
Vern,
yourself.
not Verl. But anyway, we'll pull Blaster Mind and go with who? I started to do Gear Shift, but I think I'll do Treadhead instead. So, we'll see what goes down.
Tread and shred.
Alrighty. Very familiar. It looks polished a bit more in this part. But I remember this was... what chapter was it? One chapter I played recently. I had to like carry the stacks of lumber and pipes and everything. And, you know, kind of make your way in a different direction. The reason I knew to do that is because I had done it in this level at E3. So, lots of little trinkets and tricks going on here. Seems like some yeah, there's the enemies, and I think there's a battle not too far away from here. Alright, seems like that should do something. A little manhole, fishbone thing we're doing donuts on. I thought this moved. Maybe that's later in the level. Again, it's weird having already played this thing. What am I? Oh, okay, I see. I see what those junkies do. I have not played as Treadhead in a while. Probably pick up. I got some. Oh wow, some Shredders here. All right, he is totally boxed up.
Might have overreacted back there. You're different somehow. In fact, there's something vaguely heroic about you. And you haven't tried to steal our green goo like the other mutants. But you're probably still crawling with germs! Ah!
He's very much a Gurglefin Gilgrunt crossed with a little snapshot I can see in there. So there's our villain vault up that direction. This is the part where they move, so I was correct on that. I think you can actually go all over this place. So where do we want the train ride to end? Right there, or well, I guess they'll just kill themselves. You know what? There's an enemy goal there that we need to get. So to the action we go. I was kind of just sit there and see how dumb the enemies were, and then I thought about it. Alright, so those are coming out now, so we probably need to go that direction. So, okay, we got a, what was his name? It's not T-Bone, my favorite. I think it was Vagabond or somebody. Anyway, let's see if we can head this direction and check that out. We'll just enjoy the slow ride through the sewer and these giant pontoons. Alright, so there is a bridge, so we can take that apparently. Backflow alley. Let's see here. Obviously things are coming to an end, but it looks like we can also go this way. Oh, we can't. And where in the world am I?
You weren't covered in germs.
Okay. I thought he'd be like Mr. Sky Student or something. Anyway, so that looks like a downspout of sorts. And what do we have to contend with now? Troll radio. Let's go ahead and get our troll radio going before we talk to him. This should be our other villain quest, which I think it'll be Pinata. And like I said, I'm not doing those here because I do villainography, and I need the villains to remain stock. He's kind of cool. He's getting down the K-Troll radio there as he cruises along. Oh, I'm with the band, and I was talking to the radio.
Besides playing in the Skylanders, I also manage a few other bands, including the Gecko Chorus.
Oh,
they just cut a
that's
hot new
Dickens.
single and need to deliver it to the Capybara King. Only problem is they're all freaked out about going there. Gotta cross some real dangerous territory. And the only one they trust as an escort is the Pinata. Kinda weird, but hey, I just try to keep the talent happy, you dig?
Okay, so this goes back to Skylanders Giants, Heroic Challenge era. So I like to see things. Capybara King, you had to free the Gecko Chorus. You'd run around. That was actually a pretty good challenge. And as you freed them,
Besides playing in the
I'm not
Skylanders,
talking to you, Bag of Bones. I'm talking to Troll Radio. But as you would free them, they would like follow you, and they'd do that little tune. It's been a while since I've heard it, but it's something along the lines of very high pitched type
besides
thing.
playing in the
Oh, really?
95.5 K-Troll.
I wonder if anyone has a 95.5 that's like KTRL or something similar, close to it. That'd be interesting. I'm staying over here so we don't accidentally trigger Bag of Bones. Man, you really have to work for this cash pay.
Shield Shredder!
I got some shield shredder going. Still waiting for our money. This is just like trying to be caller number 9. It never happens. And ironically, when it does, you're usually like 3 callers. So I don't know if the radio stations even do that anymore. I don't even know if people really listen to the radio. When I was a kid, you'd try to be caller. I don't know why they all pick caller number 9.
Cuckoo Crocker!
Okay, but anyway, you would have to be like caller number 9. Every radio station seemed to want caller number 9. Finally, we got like a new oldie station. If that makes any sense. And they started doing like trivia-based ones. So in high school, I actually won $100+ I actually knew a Rolling Stones song. I lucked out. It was like a Friday night. I guess everyone else was at a football game. I was working on cars and listening to the radio. And subsequently, I got myself some money. It was Mama's Little Helper was the song. So. Or it would have been like Painted Black, Wild Horses or something. I am not going to leave until we get this thing. I mean, we didn't already get it, did we? Come on now.
Broccoli guy.
Well, that's happy, and I'm glad it's broccoli guy. How long does this take? It's just like the real radio.
Shield Shredder!
Well, we've been there and done that.
Luminous!
So there's Luminous. You can actually trigger that beforehand. So the floor, the like mosaic tile, is actually really cool. Are you kidding me? Oh god. Oh, come on.
Rolling Thunder!
Okay, that's nice. But... You know, I'm wondering if this one just doesn't have a cash payout.
Nightshade.
Come on. I have never had to wait this long for a cash payout. I guess I'll do this, but I'll do it maybe off camera. I'll come like back here. Probably what I'll do when I do Pinata's quest. I'll just sit here and spend even more time and see if we get it.
Hustle Sprout!
People seriously underestimate Tussle Sprout. Well, I give up. I don't give up because I'm going to come back. I just don't want anyone to have to sit there and watch me do that anymore. So yeah. Alright, so we got to cross here. That is our beginning point. This is our secondary point, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. You can't jump that, so that's convenient.
Skylanders of the tech element are stronger in
Now,
this
let's
zone.
see here. I feel like we did everything, didn't we? Because wasn't this truly where we started? I'll double check. Okay, so what just happened there? Alright, we need to figure out how we get up to that villain vault. I knew there's something else we need to orient ourselves in the manner of, so we'll work towards that now. So let's see here. Kinda cool going through here with Treadhead. He seems to enjoy it. Not complaining about the smell. So there's a bridge that way. Or I don't mean a bridge, kinda like a gate type thing. So we won't break those just yet. Kind of a little manhole for us to hover about. And now let's see if we can break that, and then we'll do the little puzzle beam thing here. Will that harm us? Yes, it will. Okay, so that, I can see a lot of people missing that, actually. If you see the villain stash, you're probably gonna grab
Skylanders
it.
of the warp element are stronger in
Get out of here
Really?
and take your germs with you.
I guess we should switch real Jeez, I just want to switch to a water character. Let me actually do that. So we'll pull Treadhead, and who do we want to throw down? Well, I guess we'll go Snapshot, because sadly, we don't have any core characters. So
Rock and roll.
I guess we need a villain as well. He is upgraded, by the way. Snapshot is. I have not released that one. It's been a while, but I'll get it released pretty soon.
Ahoy!
Okay. So let that clear. Of course, we switch right after the enemies are all gone. So, story of my life. Now he needs no cash, but like I said, I also don't have any villains. So I'm not quite sure why this was a villain zone. Let's go to somebody that needs the money. Short-lived time there. Who should we go with? Choices, I tell you. I don't know, let's just throw Kaboom down. I guess we'll let him kind of mess around in here. And for the villain, I guess we'll do something special. I got Outlaw Brawl and Chain sitting here, so we'll just throw him in, that way we can have our water type.
Brawl and chain.
Worthwhile.
Coming in.
Right. And Kaboom needs the money anyway, so it's kind of the best of both worlds, I guess. I feel like this level shouldn't be taking too long. I'm just not having fun revisiting it type thing, so. Alright. So we got that taken care of. You know what? We never looked at our objectives. How dare we? Alright, let's do that now. Alright. Here we go. Shut down Crankcase's goo supply. Prove you're a Skylander. That sounds interesting. No lives lost, 19 areas, 135 enemies. This should be fun. Again, I think these are some pretty intense battles. You need water and fire gates. We'll get Snapshot back in there. Story scroll, 4 treasure chests, 2 soul gems, wing sapphire, legendary treasure, and 3 hats. So, we'll see what we can do for this. Go ahead and switch and hopefully not get... Okay. Kaboom wins because he has an awesome hat. And he actually did really well. He's totally box stock. But he did very, very well in Chaos's Doom Challenge for me. So.
Skylanders of the tech element.
Alright, well, we're not going to switch again. Let's see here. Well, that was easy. That's creepy. I don't know if you heard him. He said he wished he could hug us right now. One more crack like that, and you're coming out of the portal. So, yeah. See here, I'm assuming that would damage us, but let's find out. Yes. Now we know. I actually think I was close to that. Okay, now these are somewhat problematic because I like to grab as much as I can and that never seems to happen. You'd think a guy this big would be hitting more of these items. You know, like trying to do the spiral thing.
Villains are stronger in it.
Looks like cheap Pepperjack territory, actually. We'll let Outlaw get in here just a little bit. Let's do it now.
Here I go!
I'm trying to be careful using his spin attack because with the goo chompies, I should say. Just trying not to like pull myself into taking damage. His timer is about done.
Right this way!
Okay. So the idea with him, you know, is you hit the enemies and you bring them in. Obviously, with the little chompies, you kill them instantly. With the goo chompies, you do not want to bring them in. Okay. I'll take care of this. Again, bear in mind, Kaboom totally box stock. We got that. Trying to get rid of the goos. Very hard to see the barrels there. Alright. I feel like I missed something back the other direction. Alright. Nonetheless, we will proceed. Kaboom is just not the fastest guy. Let me kind of get a feel for what's over here. And it is nothing that we need. So, I don't think we can jump that now. There's no way. Alright. Oh, that's handy. So there's Persephone. She's usually around the halfway mark. I don't know if that's the case here. Can't jump that, sadly. Ironically, you can jump in this direction. Rage Mage?
Yeah! I am all the rage!
Okay, so he's likable, little dude. And we don't want to get blindsided here. Again, he's not the fastest character. He's also very large, so it's hard for me to judge where exactly to stand in that situation. Okay, now this is where I was familiar with the bridges that we did in that little area because I'd done them here. So, now you know. So, alright. Now back in SSA, what would have been cool, you could go swimming through there with Gill Crunch, you know. And then you could get the rubber ducky and it'd be our legendary treasure. Now there's the winged sapphire. So that's awesome. If I at least make it out with the winged sapphire, I can't consider it a loss. Alright. But it's actually a different bridge, which can be found here. So we make the switch. Head this direction. Dadgum, thought we grabbed everything. Alright. Totally worth it, you know, for those three. Without those, we'd only be at 4,220, you know. Alright. See if he'll talk to us. Nope, he's just gonna freak out.
Infected! Infected! Infected!
Alright, like I said, as long as I get that discount, that's all that matters to me. So, now I gotta take this bridge back and throw it down. Question, of course, then becomes, do we need the wooden one again? And we probably do. But I'm not sure, so I should probably explore first. Do we need that bridge again? Do we need any bridge again? Is that something you can go to? It actually is, okay. So it's just a lowered area. I wish they wouldn't have changed that camera angle. I wish I could change the camera angle because I want to see that direction. I don't think we've missed anything here.
Look out!
if I remember correctly, in addition to being great warriors, these Skylanders were great puzzle solvers too. But surely you're not a Skylander,
Of
and
course
won't be
not.
able to figure this one out.
Alright, so let's explore before we start puzzling, Bill. Long bridge, I like the looks of this. Somewhere you're not supposed to be. Catwalk Cubby. That did say Cubby, didn't it?
Infected!
I think it did.
Infected!
It was either Cubby makes sense, but it looked like Cubbly. Although I didn't see it until it faded away. Alright.
Oh, yeah, more bright stuff.
Alright, back to the puzzle now. Kaboom, that is a very good hat for him, I have to say. I did a nice job when I selected that. Alright, so let's think about this here. We apparently need to rotate that one. Well, that's not where I wanted it to go. But... okay, if we can get that to go. Really? Can you not go through there? Okay. There we go, that should do the trick, actually. Eventually, yeah. We're just kind of going to have to wait for it to get over there, and then when it makes this path, I think that'll get the trick. So, there we go. Wasn't one of those automatic things, in other words. I guess there's really not much else we can do here. I'll come this direction, we'll just kind of take a look down. Seems like there should have been more to do with the bridges. But what's the question? I don't know. I mean, I'll be back here anyway for quests, so we'll just do this. I think this is one of the battle of the, yes it is, the Rage Mage.
Rage Mage.
Alright, I don't have a magic trap over here, it's not a big deal.
The Skylanders of the magic
Oh,
element
well,
are stronger.
I
in
guess
this
it makes sense that we would pull Kaboom and throw down some blaster mines here. Again, this would actually be great Enigma territory. Unfortunately, he's not available
mind
yet.
over matter.
So, if we get low, I don't guess we girls can rotate, but if we do get low with blaster mines, so, yeah, blaster mines, I will switch to King Cobra Kadabra or Deja Vu or something. I guess some of the core characters involved. Oh wait, we can break the snow. Oh, how about that? It's a bit too large for us to pick up.
You're only making me angrier here!
What can Rage Mage actually do is the question. Okay, so we cleared the area. Just need to deal with him now. Did not know Blaster Mine had this good of a range. Really. Nice little area. For a battle, at least, is what I was trying to say. I'm not sure what Rage Mage's attack really is in this battle. Let's just see if he'll hit us. What exactly does he do? I don't know how he expects to win if he's not going to do anything to us. We'll just kill him. If I just get right up on him, he'll do something to us. I'd kind of like to know what he does. He's apparently does nothing damage-wise to us. Well, we'll research him and figure out
Mage defeated.
what he does, I guess.
Put a magic
So,
trap in the portal to trap this.
I kept trying to get hit by him just to see like if he has a projectile attack or he does like some epic, just close quarter melee type thing. But like I said, I do villainography, so it's not a big deal. Did get 1,000 coinage there. And a Sky Stone, so Daphne will be happy. And more action, which is a nice surprise. You know what? Let's actually pull Blaster Mind and throw down with some Cobra Cadabra. I may have said King Cobra Cadabra earlier.
Charmed and ready.
What level is he too? So we gotta be very careful here. I hate when I can't see the enemies. He's actually ill-suited for this. If we would have had like a little distance between us, this is kind of going to be like a hunt, kind of like a Patriot type attack. Just trying to. We got one in the sewer now. I'm trying to set up the basket. It's very hard to do so. I assume those guys would do decent damage to us, so let's lure them back to our Cobra. So, we had a good strategy, we just didn't really execute it, but I guess in the end, all's well that ends well, so off we go. He looks pretty cool right here, actually. That's a nice, like, complementary color. Again, the tile work here is impeccable. So, you can kind of pick up on all the aesthetics of Cobra Cadabra, actually. Alright, so once more, this is one of those little platforms we've got. Let's actually kind of take it slow. Kind of see if we can find anything neat. That is okay, fire gates.
Great balls of goo! You did it! I'm beginning to wonder if you might be of some relation to these legendary Skylanders. But I still can't take the chance of being exposed to germs. Gotta go!
Alright, so fittingly, we can switch back to Kaboom now. I assume we have to drop down. There's looks to be 2 pipes we can enter. Gonna like to scout things out a bit. Question is, which one is going to be special and which one will be the way we should go? I assume the fire gates, obviously, will be special. So we will pull Cobra Cadabra and go back to Kaboom here. I'll check the stream here. I actually got
time.
Oh yeah, so Tim is on board. I predicted that. I predicted that earlier. So, everybody else, I'm streaming from the computer, so I've got 2 screens going, and obviously I look at the TV most of the time, so the quality is just way better when I go the PC route than when I do it from the Xbone itself. But I do try to glance over and see who's on board and talking. So if you want to shout out or you got something to complain about or whatever, go ahead and post. I do my best to get to it. Well, that was convenient.
Blasting through.
What are we? Okay. This is a strange.
Look out!
Really? Well, that's ironic, isn't it? Can we? Okay, I was worried that we couldn't drop back down with Kaboom. Interesting things here. Alright.
Woohoo!
Okay, so we at least got it that time.
Blasting through.
These walls are a bit annoying. Oh, no, it just disappears. So, funny how that works. Let's see if we can make that jump. We can. Now we just need a bomb.
Woohoo!
I'm thinking Kaboom is not the best character for this. Yeah, when you get right down to it. It's like a very small area, and he's a very large man. So, upper level we had a key. Let's see here, we got another one. Get a bomb too. We got that mid-level as well. He's just a very large guy to dodge big bounce pads with small landing areas. So, seem to be doing a little better since we're getting the feel for it. So that's just some cash back here, so we'll take that. Alright. It does look cool here, and the music is SSA throwback Elemental Zone, so that's got a nod of nostalgia. I just wish we could land this stuff without. Yeah, I do remember you, and you're kind of creepy, so that's why you're not playing right now. Now that time it actually detonated Drake. Let's just go ahead and get a bomb, because I have a feeling we'll need one. I'm sure since I got it we won't, but that's just how it goes. Alright. exactly was the point of this gate if you have nothing there? Do not know. Let's see here. Danganronpa 1? Something along those lines. Now the iPad went black on me. Alright. Strange angles here. Yeah. Oh, I get. Okay, maybe that's what we have to do.
Look out!
Let's just scout this first. So we've got one there. Alright. I think this would go much better with a smaller character, you know, like an igniter or a flame slinger. Well, that's a new addition. Alright, luckily they've got a really nice timer on these. So
Moving right along.
you seem to be able to jump that way too. Let's just scout it first. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna find a bombable wall. No, I was wrong. Pleasantly wrong. Wait, what was up there? I guess that was a little roost we've kind of been to already. I don't know. We'll just get this, presumably a hat. I'll call it good for now.
Blasting through.
Let's see here. Let me try to read this. Danganronpa? I'm probably butchering that, but thanks for checking the stream out. We've got the trash lid. I might put that on Gilgrunt. Plus 10 armor, which I'm a big fan of. Plus 10 elemental power. Not a big deal, but it is a nice number. We do not want to put that on Kaboom because he's got the greatest hat he could possibly have.
Look out!
Alright. Yeah, I think that's everything. I don't know why we can't drop down right there. So it would just make too much sense or something. I thought from over here there was an area, good grief, that was very high up, and I wasn't sure that we'd been there. So I'm gonna try to check up on that real quick. Hopefully that does. Oh my gosh. This reminds me of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the SNES. You know, there's like that jump, and it's really not a jump. You just walk across the open hole in the ground, and it like takes you forever to figure it out. You actually do it, and you're not sure how you did it. But okay, so yeah, we have covered everything there. I just like to double check, do my best to explore the areas.
Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone.
Now we've got an issue. I can't tell where to go. So we're here. And that's interesting. Alright, so we've got the pipe there. Looks like they're going to be able to connect. So that's cool. We'll just drop down and check it out. So far, so good. And it's just a question of which way are we supposed to go, because we do not want to go that way. Apparently you can drop down there as well. So is that a secret hidden area, or is it where we're supposed to go? And that's the stuff that bothers me, because I just don't know. Alright, so we've kind of exhausted this. That actually would have been a great place to put something over there if that was like a jumpable ledge type situation. So we've got a left pipe, a right pipe, and a down pipe, and a lock puzzle. So there's like 4 potential ways for me to go here, and I am very bad about picking. Okay, so that's a treasure chest, so we'll go ahead and clean this out. But I'm very bad about picking the wrong thing. So yeah, PTP, that's actually not a bad idea he's got there. Alright, so what happens if we go through the fire? Okay, now we know. Knowing is half the battle. I don't know if you're like supposed to crack those, or if they're just kind of like there for clues or something. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. I guess we need the water, apparently. Alright, so we got the water. I'm gonna go ahead and crack that just in case. And can we actually just backtrack into this thing? I don't think we can. So we'll have to come at it from the other direction. And in order to do that, what do we need to do? Oh, of course. Makes sense now. Up. Over. Alright. Let's think about this one for a second. We need to be on that block, so we need to hit the bottom one. So how do we get there? Oh, I guess that's the way to do it, actually. Let's just go up through there. That fire doesn't like time out or something. It'd be really bad. And now there's probably 2 more. No, just 1. So that's cool. Got some cash there. And this is incentive to upgrade blaster mines, I guess. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna try to check the chats. Yeah, Tim's got to go back for the fire gate. It is chapter 10. The Way of Zook is here, so we got that going. There we go. Alright. That's actually kind of looked like a really cool apple emerald. Alright, so now we've exhausted 1, and we've got 3. Left, down, and right. And most people would just want to complete the level. I just want to get all the extra crud and then complete the level. And that's where we're going to run into some issues here, because I always seem to go, despite my best intentions, I go the best way that the game would have you go, to just quickly complete levels. And that's not what I want to do. So, let's see here. Left, down, or middle. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that the 2 pipes. But then again, a lot of people would probably skip the down part. Let me actually check the chat here. Let's see here. So the Way of Zook is saying down, not yet. So I assume he means this. So we'll just go in here. Okay, so we can back out. Hallelujah. At least from here we can back out. So we will. I'm wondering if these pipes don't connect, maybe. That would be fantastic, and then we would go down, which I was kind of initially thinking. But down would be the way to progress because it has the coins there, and that's usually what they do. Oh, this Mr. should have been a Skylander here. Let's try to navigate. Kaboom is a horribly large guy, and we just need to get someone else in here. Alright, so strategy here is use someone smaller. Oh, well, that's a horrible plan too, I guess. Okay, so there's a safe spot. Now we now know where we need to go. Wait for those 3 to go out on the back road. And I think we can make it this way. There we go. Oh, well, what do you know?
Skylanders have the magic element.
So,
Stronger in this zone.
Okay. Left pipe is apparently the best pipe to enter in there. I have no idea why you need the right pipe, unless you're just trying to make your life miserable. Can we make this possible? Oh, okay. So that's just a really unfortunate thing. If you went in the right pipe, you have to go through that. And the left pipe is so much more appealing. So for those of you watching at home for the first time, remember, Chapter 10 Take the left pipe. Don't take the right pipe, and then take the down pipe. So left, not right, and down. This should be our legend. Is that a plunger? Wonder where that's going to go with the Academy. Actually, he would have been good to get the plunger crown thingy. Legendary eel plunger. I would have called it the plunger crown, personally. Well, that's just me.
Treasure.
500 gold, we need that. Again, that, I warned him. I said one more comment about the hugs, you were coming out. And I am a man of my word. Outlaw Brawl and Chain is out on the board.
Did I ever tell you that I was the Skystone Smash champion? Or did you tell me that you were? I honestly can't remember, so let's just play and see if that jogs my memory.
Imagine an Elite Sunburn crossed with Flavius. And there you go. Elite Sunburn would actually look really, really good now that I think about that. Alright, recommended stones, we'll just roll with that. Again, I'm not big on these, I just kind of like try to do them to have shown it to you. So he starts with 12. We've actually got decent stones now. Let's just go ahead and do this. I know we could have evened him out there. Oh wait, that was stupid. He does 3 hits. Okay, my bad. I realized my mistake. It was just too late to do anything about it. Oh wait, what am I saying? Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
Frankenstein.
I guess he likes that stone. So. Guess it's just a matter of which one we want to use at this point in time. We'll just kind of zero his deck out and see what all he's got, and then if we have to replay him, we'll go in knowing that.
Sheep creep.
Sheep creep. We should be doing good against that. So, although we might actually ought to.
Dreamcatcher. Lightning strike.
Because that'll kill both of them.
Heads up!
And then we should do 3. Oh wait, I thought that was per stone. Well, we're screwed. What can I say? We can still win. I really don't like this being in the middle of a level. Auxiliary, I would be fine, but it just kind of like kills the flow of the game, in my opinion. So, that's what I was thinking, was the fireball when we played Dreamcatcher. Yeah, there's a little bit more defense for us. I don't know what his last 2 cards are, is the real issue here, so.
Hoodsicle.
Well, it's not good. Let's go ahead and throw this down, I guess. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this actually, but I really, in all honesty, I don't enjoy this.
Prepare for a thrashing.
I enjoy playing the game, and this to me is just kind of like downtime that should happen at the Academy.
Frankenstein.
I feel like he had more cards than we did, but oh well.
Chef Pepperjack. Fireball. Spice it up!
Yeah, we're just... I don't really care about that. I know everyone likes that game, but I honestly don't. I just want to play the game. Okay, I think we could actually beat him with the cards we have. It's just...
Skylanders of the magic element are
All right.
stronger in this zone.
we got left pipe, right pipe. Again, take the left pipe here. You don't have to deal with the sewage issues. We got the treasure chest. Let's go ahead and check our objectives here. The legendary treasure was in there. We need one more soul gem, and we need 2 hats. Would he actually give us a hat? I can't even remember if they make them. I think they just give us sky stones, actually. But I'm not sure. Oh. Yeah, I think they just do sky stones. I don't know. I'm kind of getting tired, but oh well. I'll see if we can maybe get more. Kaboom did. He actually has. He's very small compared to Kaboom, and yet he's collecting a lot more. I would have liked the tricycle and the rubber duck. We'll get the plunger. Alright. There we go. It's a little splash station. Would have been cool if we came down in the water, actually. I'm going to call it that. Can't jump off there. Looks like a fairly long level, actually. Even longer when you have to play a Sky Stones, so. Alright. I guess we need to move those at some point in time. First, we shall explore. Alright. Well, that would have been a good hiding spot. Maybe a second soul gem or something like that. There's our water gate. It's a question now, how do we get there? Wait, what is that? Is that a soul gem? That looks like a soul gem. So I guess this must be important. Will that damage us? No. So that is good to know. I thought that stuff would damage us for some reason. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, we're just supposed to construct the pipe. I gotcha. Oh, well, second soul gem. High Five, who I do not have, but again, just like Echo, it's good to have this stuff. And then we can kind of go about our business. Right when we get them, we can insta upgrade them. So Echo and High Five are in this chapter, so we'll go ahead and preview him. Organic Slam Apples is his soul gem. Yes, we want to see that. I don't have bat spin either, but I think I am looking the most forward to, out of Echo, High Five, and bat spin, I think High Five should be pretty good. Echo, to me, she seems like too similar to pre-existing characters, but I am very, very excited about having access to bat spin, actually. So, let's see here. I'm trying to see, I thought that one might come out. He's supposed to get that. Oh, I guess it's a double-decker. That's what it is. I thought the bottom block would be fixed, and then I assumed that the top block was the one that would move, and I couldn't figure out how to access the top block. But apparently they move simultaneously. So makes sense now that we've actually done that. And that, of course, raises the water, which lifts the floats, or pontoons, and gives us access to the water elemental gates, provided we remember to go there. So, note to self, don't forget the water elemental gate. Alright, I think you should see it actually pretty well when we round the bend. Kind of a cool looking little area here. Alright, very elaborate sewer. I missed the mosaic tile, but, you know. So Barge Basin is the name of this one. And I told you we would get snapshot back on the portal, and that's what we will do here. So, goodbye Cobra Cadabra, and you know what? Let's actually get Dark Snapshot. That way I keep my word and give you something on top of it.
Rock and roll.
Alright. I debated doing 2 chapters tonight, and I am getting very tired.
Skylanders are the water.
Oh, we got all areas. That's cool. Some new chompies up there. Again, Dark Snapshot. I don't think many people were watching at the time that I had Snapshot in the game, but I actually have Snapshot and Dark Snapshot fully upgraded. So we're in our big challenge and a hat. Let's let those guys come down here. I waited too long. I was going for a dramatic kill, which granted, just touching a chompy basically kills it. But he doesn't need the money, so we'll switch out. It's kind of sad we don't have like a water Newlander right now. That is a dorky head. Watch it have awesome numbers. Now, well, yeah, +6 speed. I may stick that on. If I had Echo, I would make her wear that because +6 speed would be nice. That said, Dark Snapshot, he's fully upgraded, so he needs no cash. Let's get some new action with Trailblazer. I guess is what we'll do. Seems like a decent. Doesn't really seem like a fire elemental area. This whole level doesn't really seem like fire, aside from the fire zone. That one did. But nonetheless, we'll throw him down. Just give him some action here. That way, we have a nice balance between the newest characters. Actually, Tough Luck might actually look good in this situation. But let's check our objectives real quick. We need a 3rd hat. Dadgum. I hope that wasn't from the Skylanders. Oh well. This may be the final battle. I don't know. I wish there was a hat.
My brothers, I have reason to believe that this creature who stands before us is possibly one of the great heroes of legend, a Skylander!
That's impossible. The Skylanders are a myth. I forgot what I was going to say!
I too was doubtful, brothers, but I have witnessed their impressive skills firsthand. If they are truly a Skylander, they will survive this battle in our arena. If not, then they suffer the fate of an imposter!
Yay! But what about the germs? Oh man, I still can't remember what I was going to say!
So let's find out once and for all!
Okay, I kind of missed some of that. I was trying to read the chat. So
let's see what they're made of! Hopefully not germs!
Okay, he's only level 3 here. I haven't played as much. Let's see what we can do with Trailblazer for a bit. He should level up here fairly soon. I'm trying to just get rid of the chompies so I can focus on the shield tree. That was a very powerful kick.
Look at the way they defeat the mutants!
Okay. Well, I thought he would be level 4 at this point. He looks pretty good here, though. I mean, he's got kind of the majestic dragon go. So we got our enemy go here.
You won't need it.
I hope the Skystones guy didn't have a hat, because then I should have stayed there and beat the idiot.
Would the legends be true? Would we be in the presence of a Skylander?
Let's go ahead and get rid of Mr. Projectile here. Close quarter guys.
The surface weather shows promise, to be sure.
Oh, I thought I was hitting my secondary. I was in Nintendo mode there is what happened. Oh, I thought we killed that thing. And I've been playing a lot of Smash, so that's kind of doing me wrong. Primary attack button again.
See, brothers? This newcomer has the skills of a real Skylander.
Well, how do you survive that? There's the level up I thought would have happened.
Not bad, surface dweller, not bad.
It'd be nice if we could get him to level 5
You're
before this is
actually a
over.
Skylander.
Let's make them fight some more!
That is precisely the plan. We call this adorable little fella the Slime Eel. Sure, he's cute and all, but not someone you really want to cross paths.
That's what Rage Mage does. I don't know why he didn't attack us in the first little shindig that we had. What's annoying about these guys is they don't actually attack at the same time. And that makes it hard for me to come in box stock and combat them. Especially when I'm hitting the wrong button. I meant to do kicks there, and I didn't because the intended. So, ooh, Slimer's coming. That was a nice dodge by Trailblazer, actually. So let's just primary attack these suckers. There's the cannon. That's what it is. Blends in.
The surface dweller shows promise, to be sure.
I think we're almost to level 5. Alright, this should do the trick. I guess I should have waited.
Firepower. See, brothers? This new
Alright, so
brother has the skills
Slimer
of a
coming
real
down.
Skylander.
Knocked him off.
Look at the way they defeat the mutants!
There we go.
Amazing! Just an amazing display of heroic skills. You know, I'm starting to believe you might actually
I still think his name should be Vern. I said this again, I don't know if anyone was really watching at the start of the level, but his name is Verl. I think he should be Vern.
Potential Skylander.
I don't know, maybe people agree with me. Let's see if we can... I think if we were upgraded, we could kill these guys possibly before they were able to, like, conglomerate in groups that make it very difficult to contend with them. So now... Oh, wait. They're not shield shooters. So I guess Rage Mage may just provide like that extra defensive capability or something. We'll just have some fun pursuing him, I guess. Well, that was a horrible time. Okay, I guess that killed him. I was gonna say we're gonna get decked. We'll just play it safe here. I wonder how wide of a slime trail that's going to be. Okay. Once that gets out of the way. Fisticuffs. Oh, Dark Trap, which we don't have. We just have the one from the AP. Let's leave that there. And maybe we can get to a level 6. Let's take out the cannon. Okay, so that's his attack. Unlike Rage Mage, he's willing to go at us. Whoa, he has a nice range. If we could level up, we could take him out really easily. That's why I'm kind of like hitting the perimeter enemies. And I guess they're not going to give us any more perimeter enemies. So, oh, so close we are. I guess we'll just consider range on Trailblazer here. He can kind of seem to adjust his trajectory, kind of mid-range. He can't do it at the very last second, but kind of like right there, he seems like he's able to still rotate. And again, I know Trap Mashers would have better luck here. I live dangerously.
The surface dweller shows promise, to be sure.
Oh, wow. Really nice range from that guy, actually. I thought that was going to hit us. I was kind of flirting with this extra. I was trying to get in for a kick, but he's just quite proficient. He's got a slow reload time, but someone box stock, low health, it's something you have to kind of be leery of.
Could the legends be true? Could we be in the presence of a
There we go.
Skylander?
Not a bad performance for Trailblazer.
Fisticuffs defeated.
Alright, so I only have the one Dark Trap, and that's got an Evolved Nightshade in it, so we will do the Villainography series, and that doesn't require me to trap him now, so he will head to the Villain Vault. Sadly, we didn't get a hat for this, apparently. We did get a Sky Stone that might help
You
us.
certainly proved yourself back there, and you got rid of all those mutant monsters. How can we repay you?
Give me a
for
hat.
starters, you can crack open a window. Seriously. And then how's about shutting down this goo factory? You know they're stealing this stuff for evil out there, right?
That's funny. It's the #1 selling air freshener down here.
Yeah, it's real fragrant. Look, are we good here?
Sure thing. And good luck stopping those evil goo stealers. Come back anytime.
Right. Smell you later.
Alright, so we'll talk to Vern later. Aroma Avenger. Okay. I don't know where the hat is. I did not think the Skystone dudes gave hats, but I don't really remember. Somehow we missed it, I don't know. But nonetheless, that was Chapter 10, Secret Sewers of Supreme Stink. So we'll go ahead and rank up here. So we'll have another box waiting for us back at the Academy. I don't know where the plunger goes, actually. Our little legendary treasure.
Hey, a little to the left, trolley.
Yes, Mr. Wolfgang, sir.
No problem, my queen. The Skylanders have cut off our supply of slimy green goo.
You ask me, we're better off without all that stench.
Stinkosity, to be exact. And believe it or not, it's one of the most powerful forces in Skylands.
Blah, blah. It still smells horrible.
Anyway, without enough stinkosity to start the reaction, our ultimate weapon simply will not work.
Are you telling me you failed, Dr. Crankcase?
No. Wait, I have a solution. We can replace the stinky goo with this.
What? A slice of cheese? Yeah, that's not nearly stinky enough.
Ah, but it will be. In about 10,000 years. The older cheese gets, the worse it smells, you know.
Fat lot of good that does us now.
Don't you see? All we have to do is bury this now, then go into the future to get it. And by then, the stinkosity factor will be off the charts. But naturally, to travel through time, we're gonna need a portal master.
What? Is that all? I hate to inform you, mate, but there's only one portal master in Skylands, Chaos, and we just gave him the boot!
What are you waiting for? Both of you! Retrieve Chaos at once. I want that cheese!
That'll teach those dumb raiders. If anyone's going to use foul goo to bring Skylands to its knees, it's Chaos! Say, what's this? Why, it's a postcard! And it's from my old Willikin factory?
Grand reopening of the Willikin Workshop, now under new management.
You own a Willikin factory? Well, happy reopening, I guess.
Save it, fool! It must be those stupid Doom Raiders! Ooh! This is the last straw!
Hey, Skylander, you're gonna want to go check that out.
And I'm going too. It's time those gloom-lamers were taught a lesson. And when I teach a lesson, brother, it stays taught.
Okay, so pretty cool stuff is happening. Apparently we're going to head off. They're trying to get some cheese to bury and then use a portal to go to the future and then bring it back to the present to replace the goo that we just conquered at the Secret Sewers of Supreme Stink. So lots of crazy stuff going down here. I don't know where that plunger is supposed to go, but we'll try to figure it out, I guess. We'll just kind of run in here. Wait, coinage? That's usually a telltale sign of something. Let's follow the coins and see what happens. Alright. Wait, they are going in there, aren't they? I think. Still waiting for that. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Coin. We got another coin. And anything that way? I don't know. Or I guess we'll go up here. We'll start at the top, I guess, and work our way down. That's oh, well, that was convenient. So here we go. This must be where our plunger goes, I guess. Or will this be? Yeah, there we go. So that's what the evil plunger is. Let's go take a look at that thing, because I don't quite know what it is doing there. And it looked nothing like the legendary treasure. Let's... where is it actually? I don't even see it now. Oh well, apparently it's there, doing something. It's maybe like goes through all the water or something. I don't know. Anyway, it is exactly 3 a.m., so that's interesting. I guess good timing. Let me I guess I'll check the chat here real quick. It's customary process here.